Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about how I made 33 sales through PayHip on Threads. Well, with Threads, using PayHip as my online store, selling digital products, how I made 33 sales using Threads. I'm not a massive social media advocate, to be honest with you. I have made most of my money using blogging and email marketing, but recently I decided to experiment with Threads because I wanted to see what all the hype was about. I've been on X and I absolutely hated it there, really didn't connect with X at all. So I felt like, okay, let me try Threads and see how Threads works. And Threads is essentially another writing platform, really. You can do long form content on there and short form content as well. You don't have to show your face. It's great for people that want to do faceless content as well. Obviously, it's connected to Instagram, so you need to have an Instagram account. But before I get into this, Threads is a platform where if you're not careful, your account can get suspended over and over and over again. And I'm going to make a separate video about this because it's kind of annoying. I wouldn't recommend building your whole business on Threads. I really don't recommend doing that at all. I don't recommend basing your whole business around one social media platform. I think it's a mistake, and I'll talk about that in another video. But anyway, let's get into it. My name is Adina, and I am a full-time contentpreneur and software developer, and I've built several content-driven businesses over the years using a content-driven business model and mostly written content. And today, like I said, 33 sales in just about 10 days, 10 or 11 days using Threads. So I want to just let you know this. I didn't go viral. I didn't have any viral threads. I didn't have a huge following, and I didn't run any paid ads at all to any offers. But I did still make 33 sales of my digital products simply by solving real problems and using Threads and PayHip the smart way. Okay, I started using Threads actually because of Adam Dukes, and Adam Dukes talked about how he was on Threads for 30 days without making a single sale because he wasn't selling anything. He was just out there solving problems and answering questions, and he managed to get up to, I think, 15,000 followers or something like that in a really short time. So, when Threads launched, I was really reluctant to sign up. I didn't sign up on Threads. I decided that I was going to just continue focusing on Medium, and I didn't really want to go down that route. I recently decided to do a challenge on X for 30 days. I absolutely hated it there, and then decided I was going to go over to Threads and do something similar. So anyway, first thing I did was I focused on one real problem. So before posting, I asked myself this question: what's something people struggle with, and what have I figured out? And for me, it was how to sell digital products without a big audience. I'd already made tens of thousands of dollars online from digital products, so I turned my process into a short, practical guide and uploaded it to PayHip. So the guide that I was selling actually was geared towards Gumroad, specifically Gumroad Blueprint. I'll link that in the description if you want to go and check that out. By the way, today is day 7 of my 100 days of content, and I'm posting more than one piece of content on YouTube every single day. So that was my main offer. I do have my coaching as well, which also geared towards how to sell digital products without having a big audience and without really going overboard with social media and stuff like that and burning out. So in a way, I had 2 offers, coaching and my e-guide. So step 2, what I did was I posted daily on Threads without selling in the beginning. In the first couple of days, I wasn't really selling. I'm not saying I didn't sell, because I did sell at some point, but I wasn't selling at the beginning. I committed to posting daily content on Threads, sharing what I knew, what I've learned, and what actually worked for me. And what my content covered was quick tips on selling digital products, what I'd do differently if I was starting from zero, short personal stories from my journey, mindset shifts and reminders, and soft CTAs. Later on down the line, I did soft call to actions. So I put something like, I wrote a full guide for this, link in bio. Okay, so that the selling did come, but it wasn't straight away. Adam Duke didn't do any selling at all. He was there for 30 days and didn't do any selling at all, and he doesn't really sell on Threads. Once in a while, he will post his Threads course thing, I think, but it's rare. Most of the time, he's just posting stuff. So step 3, what I did was I linked to PayHip, like a no fuss, no funnel. My Threads bio included a simple link to PayHip. Selling digital products with no audience. This guide helped me earn 50k plus, get it here, and I put it in my bio. I also did post it, once in a while as well, maybe 5 threads, and then on the 6th thread I would post a link to my guide. Sometimes I drop the link in replies too, but I didn't do that very often because that can actually get your account banned. The only time I did drop a link in a reply was when someone actually asked for it. I said that this is what I do and this is what's helped me, and they said, oh, do you have a link? And I just posted the link because they asked for it. It's not a good idea to just drop links in people's posts. It's a mistake to do that. If you do that, you can get banned, number one, and people can also block you. Step 4, I use questions as content fuel. So when people ask questions under my posts or in the DMs, I didn't just reply, I repurposed those questions into a piece of content. So someone asked how I price my products, I turned it into a post. Another asked about traffic, and that became a short thread as well. So this turned my audience into co-creators of the content, which built more trust and visibility over that time. So yeah, it was 11 days that I made these 33 sales. So, you know, that's like working out to like 3 sales a day. And I made 33 sales through my PayHip page, like I said, in 11 days. No email funnel, no big brand, just daily posts and useful products and a clear link. Now I do have my email, I have my email list link, my newsletter link in the bio, but I didn't have that there before. And that was because I was switching over to Kit from my Gumroad. I do still have a Gumroad newsletter, actually, and I still use it, but I was switching over to Kit for my Soulful Creator email list. And so I decided to put that into the bio. So these are what worked for me that you can copy. Start with a real problem, don't just make something, solve something. Give value before asking for a sale. Let your post act as mini previews of your product. Keep the text simple. So if you're a beginner, you want to just go with a free platform like PayHip or Gumroad. You know, PayHip makes it super easy for me. I like PayHip, and I'm never going to take my stuff off PayHip. I'm never going to take my digital products off PayHip. I'm on Gumroad as well, but I'm never going to take my digital products off PayHip. I'm always going to keep it on there, and I'm actually going to start trying Standstore out as well, and I'm going to alternate my links and have my digital products on several platforms. There's a lot of benefit to doing that. So be consistent, doesn't have to be perfect, and I didn't try to impress, I tried to help, and that's what sold. One thing about Adam Dukes that I like is that he's really real, and a lot of his content is really just pretty basic. Like his YouTube videos are all just him walking on the street. I think he lives in Las Vegas, and he just walks. I think he lives in Las Vegas. But yeah, he just walks every morning. He has lost a lot of weight, and so he has lost that by walking, wearing a weighted vest. And he does that every single day, takes a 45-minute walk, and in that time he does a video. Honestly, I made the most money with my YouTube content when I was doing walks. And at one point I was doing walks every single day. I haven't been doing walks for a while, so I might even get back to doing my walks because I really did enjoy doing that. When I get a new phone, I'm going to start doing my walks again. Actually, when I get a new camera as well, I'm going to start doing my walks again. I'm going to be doing my walks every single day. Now it's getting to winter in Dubai. It's the perfect time to start walking. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can click the link in the description for my Gumroad blueprint and my PayHip done for you. I'm going to leave that in the description too as well, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.